New Superman and the Justice League of China. This is issue
I'm
23.
good. Yeah.
Gene Lin Yang writing, Brent Peoples on the art. So we've been digging this, Matt. How did you feel about this issue?
Yes. Oh man. Um, Dragon Son. I love this character so
Who's the
much.
North Korean Aquaman, just in case you've
You
not been
know,
following
Korean
along?
Aquaman. Yeah. He they really balanced how he's like Aquaman to where he's a son of two worlds
Hmm.
and how he's gonna have trouble bridging that.
Also,
And then
just before we talk about the book proper, actually, I just want to mention the
yeah,
variant cover, which has like, well, maybe not all, but a lot of Asian DC characters. Like Cassie Kane's on
yeah,
there, Katana's on the
mhm,
cover. It's cool. But anyway,
yeah. But no, and we also got Keenan as the All Yang version, which that was a nice,
yeah,
pull.
and he ends up getting trapped by the Green Lanterns. I mean, Avery's even
Hmm.
helping them because like he's going to kill people, and then he
Yeah,
like gains focus again, and then he becomes the opposite. He becomes the Ying version of himself,
yeah, the All Yin,
which is
like,
like an all black suit, and it's actually quite funny when he does it. Avery's like, "How many versions of your costume do you have, man?"
yeah, yeah. But then it's like, again, it's all about the balance, and I like how Keenan learns. Like, yeah, sometimes you have to tap in to all the aggression, or sometimes you have to tap into being completely passive. And I like what it led there when he's talking to I Ching about that. How he can shift, and if I can shift, you might be able to shift too. So,
Yeah,
what does that move forward?
he's basically hinting that maybe in the last issue, because the next issue is the last issue of the book,
Yep.
that he might be able to like bring him back somehow, so he's not trapped in there. And it does feel, and I like that this ends the arc, and the last issue will be a standalone, because it means it's more of a
Mhm.
send off rather than just ending up wrapping up the arc. Time to say goodbye to
Yeah,
the
but I don't want
characters.
it to. I need these
Oh, of
characters.
course. I
Once,
mean, of course. I wanted. I mean,
you
hell,
know,
what if the fourth team in the Hall of Justice is the
could
Chinese Justice
be.
League? Why not? Let's do it.
But if that's, but see, I look at that and go, well, why would they need? Oh, they could have a portal to the U.S., but why did they need there? They're Asia's. They need to be over there.
I
You know
mean,
what I
that's
mean?
true. To
Everyone's
discuss when there's a world-ending event coming.
true, true, and that would be like the Justice League Europe days.
I could
Yeah,
jump in here of the
Yeah,
reason why is to kind of show support, as in no, they're officially licensed, so to
yeah,
speak.
because right
yeah,
now they're kind of like rogue, where they're just kind of formed
yeah,
and they just exist.
It would
yeah,
be like the Justice League acknowledging no, they are their own thing,
yeah,
but we acknowledge that they are allowed to use the name, and that's why the Hall of Justice, because it's not a JLA, right? It's
right.
okay. Hall of Justice is they're a Justice League. They
That
get to
makes that
be
makes a
here.
lot of
They get
sense,
the
Connor.
full
Yeah,
rights
no.
of all the teams.
That makes some sense. So obviously, basically, Dragon's son kind of fights from
Mhm.
within and realizes he doesn't want to drown people, and he like realizes that the water's coming from him, so he just kind of like
Yep.
basically rebels.
He stuffs it so he could show that mercy. Like, yeah, we don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can be your son, but not have to exact your will. I can do it in other ways. And there's a nice story it kicks off the book of this family, and the two kids are fighting, and they end up, almost drowning
and of
in these
course, one's
waters.
one's the aggressive big brother, one's the
Yep.
passive little one,
Yep.
and they end up getting saved by Wonder Woman and Batman,
Yep.
and that's the whole thing. No, it's a fun show, and I just want to say we've been saying this a lot, but Brennan People's art's very good. I feel like it's really
Yep.
like every page with the Dragon's Son looks fantastic, especially.
Yep.
It's really good stuff, and the characters are all popping and bouncing off of each other. There's a little subplot where we left Bakshi in like the crab shell, the prison, and
Yep.
his sister, who's kind of like his Joker, Alpaca,
Yep.
sort of helps him escape, and he's trying to like talk her back over from the dark side, and it's not quite
Yep.
working. But so that's there.
Yeah, but there was a overarching theme in this one too about brotherhood, for lack of a better term, of unity between people, and whether if that's meant to show with what's going on in Korea currently and how they've been divided for so long, and they're the same people
And
with an
hopefully not
artificial.
for much longer, seemingly.
Yeah, and I felt like when you said about the aggressive brother and the passive one, that also goes to the yin and the yang. And there's this dichotomy throughout this whole issue,
I never
whether
even
it's
thought of that, but
Keating.
given that we're dealing with a Korean
Yeah,
character, that actually is
yeah,
thematically makes sense to tie
yeah.
that into it. That's not bad.
But yeah, and then you have the stuff with Baishi and Alpaca that's there too, and and even Keenan's parents go down that route too.
Yeah.
So
It's all
there's been this
balanced.
sense of division between them that I feel like unity is the theme of this book.
Yeah,
they all can come together.
I'm sad the book's ending because I love it a lot, and I think it's a great own little corner of the universe. The other hand, though, it's like, okay, there's a lot of new books starting that I want to get. So, I mean, at least from a financial point of view, I can be glad it's ending. But I am sad to see it go because it's been really good.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree with everything. Yeah.
Yeah.